Well, who says low-scoring games in T20 cricket are cannot be a lot of fun? They were and they have been traditionally, and we got one more from Bangalore in this one with the Mumbai Indians winning their third straight on the bounce. Bangalore now have lost 3 or 4. Ajit Agarkar and Brad Ogg are here with me to break that down for us. That was a lot of fun. That was a good game.
It was a very good game. I thought Mumbai were going to struggle to chase those runs. It looked like a very uneven wicket, two-paced, and it kept low as well. Yeah, very interesting game. It was good to see.
Bangalore didn't get enough runs, Ajit.
No, I mean 140 should have ideally been a cakewalk for that strong Mumbai team. Their top order continues to struggle a little bit in this tournament. Fortunately for them, their 5, 6, 7, 8 or 4, 5, 6, 7 are in unbelievable form to bail them out again. So not enough runs, but Bangalore's bowling. I mean that's been the problem throughout the season.
Yes, so they started with a leg spinner. You like the idea of wrist spinners starting with the new ball, and actually got back in the game because courtesy of that performance by Samuel Bhatri at the top, picked up a hat-trick, 8 for 4 at one stage, Mumbai. But from that point onwards, Kieron Pollard took on the game.
Yeah, well, Badri's a class act. He always bowls the first couple of overs in a power play. He's not your conventional leg spinner. He generally skids it on more than other leg spinners, so he's a different leg spinner. So him and Chahal really complement this bowling attack. I thought where they lost it was the opening partnership really between Gale and Kohli. I thought Gale up front was too slow. He hit a couple of boundaries, he looked good, but 22 off 27 balls when you're in that power play and you've got AB de Villiers and Jadav who have been batting extremely well, I just didn't think they
took the ascendancy. But that's how he plays, Brad. I mean, to be honest, in the past as well, there have been situations where for the first 5 or 6 overs, Gale's actually been at a less than 100 strike rate, and then when he comes off, he repairs that very quickly. So perhaps that's a tactic. It didn't come off today, but it is something that he's done successfully in the past.
Well, it's got to come off more often, and it's not coming off often enough at the moment, and it's really putting pressure on that lower order.
Yeah.
And as you saw, it was harder to bat as the time went on, and they could have made the most of that. Harbhajan again dominating. Someone's got to take a risk against Harbhajan. You can't let Harbhajan dominate proceedings like they have. And you know, they were waiting to have the lesser likes of Pandya, McClanagan. They thought that McClanagan hasn't been bowling well, they could take the ascendancy on him. But McClanagan bowled well today. I've been talking about Johnson coming in for him, but he did exceptionally well today. So I just think they lost it in those first few overs, and that's where Mumbai won their last game as well.
I suspect when we ask Brad to next pick his RCB 11, there's going to be a couple of changes. I sense one player in particular is going out of that one. We'll wait for that to happen. However, from a Mumbai perspective, there's been a bit of heat on Kieron Pollard. There's there's been talk about whether he's batsman suited for certain situations. This was a crisis. He came in and he's actually put his hand up today. This is a classy performance.
Yeah, and a proper crisis at 7 for 4 on a pitch where the ball was gripping the surface. I mean, I quite like how RCB is approaching, whether it's deliberately done or not. They're leaving something in the pitch because bowling, they don't have enough bowling to bowl on good pitches. So they're leaving something in it for their bowlers. They didn't get enough runs. But Pollard, I mean, once he gets in, and even if the ball's gripping the surface, against a spinner with that kind of power is unstoppable. I mean, there aren't too many players in the world when the ball's gripping the surface and spinning or keeping low can consistently hit sixes under pressure, and it's just sheer power. I mean, one of that ball which went straight over the boundary, almost hit the bottom of his bat. That's how much power he has.
Yes,
so
good
time to do it.
5 sixes in that 74 Kieron Pollard, 47 deliveries, took them home. Also a word for Krunal Pandya, and also I'll just get quickly, guys, we have to move on to the other one, but this is a cricketer Mumbai invested in, paid a lot of money at the auction to get him, ball and bat yet again, doing a job for them.
Yeah, gets more money than his brother who plays for India. So no, and he's proving it, and just growing in confidence. What, third time he's got AB de Villiers out? Can't be a bad bowler if he can do that. Third time he's played against him.
Yes.
No, and just plays well under pressure, which is such a good attribute to have.